Hello. So last time we have covered the lungs, now we are covering the heart. So first, heart is a pumping organ. A pumping organ. That's it. So heart is look like that. Let's say this is heart. This is the defining way of heart. The one is the posterior surface. This is which is present on posterior side is called base. And the one sharp edge called apex. And there are some borders and features and surfaces. Done. So first we have to take some borders and features. So this surface is called right surface. Here this is left surface. Right, and this is called inferior surface. Inferior surface. Right, and the front, this is called anterior surface. Anterior surface. There are some important borders and landmarks. First, let's say this is heart. This is like heart. Here in anterior surface. Anterior surface, mostly this is covered by right atrium. Right atrium, almost 2/3 and 1/3 anteriorly. We cannot see the left atrium anteriorly. This is almost present posteriorly, whole posteriorly. Just below this is right ventricle and the whole portion. This is called left ventricle. The right atrium present posteriorly. This is left atrium. This is cannot be seen from the anterior surface. Then from here some vessels emerging and exit and entering to heart. This some major vessels are this is apex and this is base posteriorly. Then so first draw this diagram. So first we are covering the whole heart like this. So this is our right atrium. This is whole is called right ventricle, and this major portion is called left ventricle. Then the atriums also contain a small projection called auricle, which is present anteriorly. auricle. Only atrium contain auricles. The right side is called right auricle, and the left side is left auricle. Then left side, left auricle. So first we have covered the border surfaces. In right atrium superiorly, this is called superior vena cava, and this is inferior vena cava. Inferior vena cava. From right ventricle, a pulmonary trunk arises towards base. This is base. Towards base. This is called pulmonary trunk, which divide into two pulmonary arteries, left side and right side. This is pulmonary trunk. Then this right auricle, and for right atrium there are four pulmonary veins which enter into right atrium. So there are four pulmonary veins. Posteriorly, we know right atrium present posteriorly. Left atrium present posteriorly. Contain four veins, four pulmonary veins, two from right and two from left lung. Done. So first, and here this is called left ventricle. From left ventricle we know arch of aorta arises. This is go like this. This is go anterior to pulmonary trunk and go towards base. This is aorta arch and form arch like this. Pulmonary trunk divide inferior to arch of aorta, right left, and arch go like this. Pulmonary. So this is aorta. Then this is pulmonary trunk. So these are the major contents of heart. So first cover the right border. So right surface. This is right surface. The right surface is one which faces towards the right side and faces just opposite or attached to the lung surface, right lung surface. Medial surface, right mediastinal surface of lung. So here the major portion is right atrium, right surface में, and slight right ventricle. Slightly, बहुत कम, let's say 2/3 or 1/3. Slightly आता है right ventricle. Most majority कौन सा रहेगा? Right atrium, like this type pattern. So this border right surface started and some cover right ventricle. Done. Right surface. Then this is the left surface. Left surface. left surface contain left atrium, left ventricle, majority left ventricle, left auricle, this is left auricle, and slide, this is minor means slide, slide, लेफ्ट atrium surface surfaces, then these are the two surfaces. Then another surface is, this is the inferior surface. Inferior surface is like this. The right atrium cover the inferior surface which is just above the diaphragm. Inferior surface is like this. This is diaphragm and this is heart inferior surface. Heart inferior surface like this. Is this manner. They attach to the diaphragm central tendon and some ventricles cover this portion. Like this. Inferiorly we have like this. Inferior surface. This whole portion covered by ventricles. Right ventricle and left ventricle. Then majority covered by left ventricle, some covered by right ventricle. Let's say this is 2/3, this is 1/3. So this inferior surface, by right ventricle and left ventricle. So these are three surfaces of heart. And another is last, anterior surface. Anterior surface which faces just posterior to sternum and form joint with sternum. Some ligaments also present called sternopericardial ligaments which join the sternum and heart anterior surface. The anterior surface like this which faces anteriorly. Anterior surface contain right atrium, right ventricle and left ventricle. So anterior surface anterior surface. This is the anterior surface. This right side is right surface, left side is left surface, and inferior surface or diaphragmatic surface. Inferior or diaphragmatic. Anterior surface is right atrium, right ventricle and left ventricle. This is auricle. This is not part of anterior surface. This is anterior surface whole. So these are the four surfaces of heart. Mainly, these are the four surfaces of heart. First note this. Now come to the borders of the heart. Borders of heart. So, like surfaces, there are four borders of heart. Borders means small sharp line which separates some surfaces like this. The superior surface, superior border, right border, inferior border, and left border. First, right border. Formed by this is the whole right border. So this is inferior vena cava, inferior vena cava, superior vena cava. So this whole portion form right border, right atrium, superior vena cava, inferior vena cava. This whole line. This. This whole line form right border. Superior vena cava, inferior vena cava, and right atrium. Right atrium also contribute this. Atrium. This is right border. And the left border is the left border. Left border, and this is called obtuse margin. This is also called obtuse margin. Obtuse margin. This is formed by like this. The left ventricle and some portion of left auricle, not left atrium. Left atrium present posteriorly. We cover the anteriorly. This is left atrium and left ventricle, this whole line, like this. This form left border and obtuse margin contain left auricle and left ventricle. This formed by left border. Now come to this surface. This is the inferior border. Inferior border. Inferior border. This is also called acute margin. Acute margin. This is formed by this right ventricle and left ventricle. This is inferior margin. This. We don't include right ventricle, right atrium, just this is inferior margin, this. Inferior margin, which is just on diaphragm, diaphragm set actually, just on diaphragm. So it includes majority में right ventricle and slightly left ventricle. Done. These are the three borders. This now last one is superior border. Superior border is not much defined. It is present superiorly and covered by arches and vessels. This is formed by atrium, left atrium and right atrium. This is not much defined. Superior border. This present like this line. This line. This form superior border contain right atrium and left atrium, left atrium, but not much defined and covered by vessels, pulmonary trunk, arch of aorta like this, superior vena cava, they also cover this border. So these are the four borders of heart. So some surfaces and some borders of heart are formed. Now come to some surfaces. Let's say we erase this portion. So we know this is right atrium, this is right ventricle. So right atrium, ventricle separated by a groove, a sulcus. This, and go posteriorly and cover the whole heart like this. It circles the heart like this, posteriorly and anteriorly. पूरा whole circle cover कर लेता है and go and come in front like this. This sulcus is called coronary sulcus or atrioventricular sulcus. Atrioventricular sulcus. This covers the whole heart. And there is another sulcus called this. This circle separates atrium and ventricle, and the another sulcus is called, which is present like this. This is apex of heart, not exactly at apex, just middle to near to apex. This is right ventricle, left ventricle. It separates two ventricles, so it is called interventricular sulcus. This is called interventricular sulcus. Interventricular sulcus. This has also posterior attachment. So this is anterior and posteriorly this is called posterior interventricular sulcus. This is anterior. So there are three sulcus. Remember, coronary sulcus is a single sulcus which present anteriorly and posteriorly. It is divided into parts: anterior coronary sulcus and posterior coronary sulcus. But interventricular sulcus are two: anterior interventricular sulcus and the posterior interventricular sulcus. These are two different sulcus. So these are two. This is one. So total three sulcus. Then note this. So first, now we are starting the chambers of heart. Each chamber. So first chambers of heart में chambers of heart. First is right atrium. So right atrium is like this. Then this is like right atrium like this. So first we know this is superior vena cava, this is inferior vena cava. Then there are many another openings present in this chamber. So first we know the septum is called atrioventricular septum, which is present like this here. This is tricuspid septum, so we have three cusps. These are the three cusps. This is atrioventricular septum or tricuspid wall. Atrioventricular wall or tricuspid wall. Done. Here just medial to it and in between the small opening called opening of coronary sinus. Coronary sinus. This is opening of inferior vena cava, this opening of coronary sinus. So heart, this is anterior wall, we just remove it like this. This is anterior wall and posterior wall, this is like this. We just remove the anterior wall and this is the posterior wall. So all these openings are present on posterior wall, not single opening present on anterior wall. Then and here we know just inferior to superior vena cava. We know here is called SA node. This is SA node near to superior vena cava. SA node. Then SA and some opening also present here. Small openings. These openings are opening of vena cordis minimi. These are the openings of vena cordis minimi. These are the parts of coronary circulation which circulate around heart and supply the heart muscles. We will discuss later. So these are the just small veins opening which open into right atrium. Then so first, and there is a small tendon also present. This is called tendon of Todaro. Tendon of Todaro. Function is, so we know this is the opening of coronary sinus. This is the septum. This is septal wall, atrioventricular septum, and this is tendon of Todaro. This form a triangle like this. This triangle is called triangle of Koch. Triangle of Koch. Function: this triangle is used to locate the atrioventricular node, AV node. So AV node present in this triangle like this. So to locate AV node, we use this triangle. This is not actual. This is the surface land marking present on heart. We use this. This is AV node. This is AV node. AV node. This is anterior wall, this is posterior wall. Then, so come to the anterior wall. Anterior wall is rough and contain some projections called projections of heart muscles. These muscles are called muscles musculi pectini. Or pectinate muscles. These are the heart muscles just roughening. Heart muscles roughening. Pectinate muscles. Pectinate muscles. These form the rough anterior wall. So this is the point where anterior wall and posterior wall join. In this is inside heart. This is the rough, small ridge-like projection. Ridge-like margin. This margin is called crista terminalis. Crista terminalis. Then this is the crista terminalis. If we cover the heart, we find on outer side just the small rough and projection of ridge of this crista terminalis called sulcus terminalis. This is the outer margin, just outer margin which help to locate the crista terminalis inside. Let's say this is the wall of heart. Inside we know crista terminalis inside. So just outside the crista terminalis we find a hard ridge just above to crista terminalis. This is called sulcus terminalis. Sulcus terminalis. Just outside to crista terminalis. Crista terminalis present inside. This is present outside. Then outside is sulcus terminalis. Sulcus terminalis. Inside crista terminalis. ये outside. This is inside of heart chamber. So these are the basic features of heart, of right atrium. So note this. Some other important features are there are another small projection, small hole. This hole we know this is the hole of fossa ovalis. Before birth it is open and help in fetal circulation, but after birth it is closed and this is called fossa ovalis. Fossa ovalis. And the margin of this fossa, this is much prominent in some upper surface. This is called limbus of fossa. Limbus of fossa. This small opening called vena cordis minimi. Yes, this. And some another venal opening is called this is anterior cardiac vein. These all are part of circulation, coronary circulation. Anterior cardiac vein. These are all circulation part. So these are the whole features of right atrium. Limbus, atrium, tudero, cosh, septums, openings, and some are the veins also present. So for this inferior vena cava, we know inferior vena cava there is a vein, and here this also another vein for coronary sinus. Then so the inferior vena cava is covered by Eustachian vein, Inferior vena cava is covered by eustachian vein, and coronary sinus vein form is called Thebesian vein. Here, Thebesian vein. Thebesian vein. The vein of coronary sinus. In some fetal circulation, superior vena cava has also venal vein. This vein is called Harvesian vein, not present in adult, just present in fetus. Harvesian vein, but these are present whole life. Eustachian vein and Thebesian vein. So these are the features of atrium. Limbus musculi, muscles, anterior wall is rough, posterior wall is smooth. All openings present on posterior wall. SN node, AV node. AV node locate करने के लिए triangle of Koch, Todaro, sept, atrioventricular vein and coronary sinus. Inferior vena cava opening है, coronary sinus की opening. This is opening. Vena cordis minima opening, anterior cardiac veins opening, superior SN node, wall, Eustachian vein, Thebesian vein, Eustachian vein, Thebesian vein, and rough surface contain musculi, pectinide muscles. Just a ridge present inside, this is called crista terminalis, outside is sulcus terminalis, limbus fossa and fossa ovalis. Done. So the next part is left atrium. Left atrium. Left atrium is present posteriorly, almost hurt. It present posteriorly, not present anteriorly. This is only present posteriorly. So posteriorly, like this. Our heart is present in our body is like this. This is heart just posteriorly and right side and left side. Sorry, this is left side. This is my left side. This is left. This is right. But for you, this is left. This left side. Let's say we consider left is this. This is left. This is right. So just tilt and like this. Apex is left side and right atrium is right side. Done. So the surface, the chamber which touches the right lung is right atrium, and the surface of chamber which touches the left lung is left ventricle. Then, so next chamber is left atrium. This is not like right atrium. It is completely smooth. It is completely smooth. Not like right atrium. This is anteriorly rough and posteriorly smooth. Completely smooth. Then, here we know a projection called auricle present. This is auricle, left auricle, the right auricle also present. Remember, auricle is completely rough. Auricles are completely rough and contain some important receptors like chemoreceptors and baroreceptors. Rough. Contain chemoreceptors and baroreceptors. So it play important role. Then, so here we know left atrium has posterior and posterior surface. It has 4 openings. The which one is pulmonary veins, 2 from right and 2 from left. Then these are the 4 pulmonary veins. This whole complete touches like this, ligamentum like this. This present here. Then we know in right atrium there is a opening called fossa ovalis, which is 4 mm oval present in fetus, but after closing in adult life, it becomes fossa ovalis. In child, this is foramen ovale, which is opening and helping fetal circulation. But after birth, it closes and forms fossa ovalis. So just marking of fossa ovalis is present here. Also present here this called fossa lineata in this chamber. Fossa lineata. Fossa lineata. And we know these are the pulmonary veins. Here pulmonary veins on posterior surface there is a recess present. Recess means it is a potential dead space which helps for extension of some organs. For heart, it also apply for esophagus. We know this heart just posterior to heart, the esophagus present. So when we passes food, when food passes to esophagus, so esophagus bulges out. So esophagus bulges out and it pushes to heart. If this recess not present, if it bulges to heart and case obstruction in circulation, means if food passes to esophagus, it bulges out esophagus and case obstruction in heart circulation because it pushes to heart forward. So, but this is due to this recess, this will not occur. Let's say we know this is esophagus. This is passes posteriorly to heart and just like this. This posterior to heart. When food passes through it, it swells like this and it pushes to heart forward. But due to this recess, heart is not pushes forward and no obstruction occur in heart circulation. So it helps in proper deglutation of food after passing of food through esophagus. Then this is surface. These are the openings, and some we know there are some also veins present. Some vena cordis veins also present here. Remember, vena cordis veins are present in all chambers, but majority right side. Okay. Some vena cordis vein also present. Vena cordis minimi. Then these are the some important features. Fossa lineata and fascia. We know septum present. Septum is like this. Septum is somewhat present anteriorly. Let's say, and this is the posterior wall. So anterior wall is like this. So and we know. Let's say this is right atrium. This is left atrium. We know right atrium present anteriorly and left atrium present posteriorly. So septum, atrioventral septum present like this. Atrioventral septum. Through this is the posterior wall. Atrioventral septum present in right atrium posterior wall, and in left ventricle, left atrium. It is present on anterior wall. Let's say this is posterior wall. This is posterior wall of right atrium, and this is anterior wall of left atrium. So this connect the two atriums like this. Anteriorly right atrium, posteriorly left atrium, connected like this. This portion, this septum and this vein, atrioventricular vein present posterior wall to right atrium and present anterior wall to left atrium. So somewhat anterior wall and lateral wall, anterior and septal wall like this. Some anteriorly and some lateral side. This is septum. AV, atrioventricular tricuspid vein. Tricuspid vein. Then this is whole rough. Auricle is completely rough, and left atrium is completely smooth. Auricle is rough. Left auricle is rough. Done. So these are features of left atrium. So the next chamber is right ventricle. Right ventricle. So right ventricle is present in just inferior to, it means just inferior to right atrium, just below. Let's say this is right atrium. Remember, when this is right ventricle. Remember one. Remember, atrium is sometimes smooth, some part is smooth and some part is rough in atrium. But ventricle is wholly rough. It's except some small portion where vessels form. So this is completely rough. Ventricles are completely rough. These are completely rough because it contains big muscles. It has thick muscles. We know there are high blood pressure present here, and some projections also form. This is muscles of trabeculae columnae. These are thick muscles called trabeculae carne or columnae carne. These are the muscles. It has some projections. There are three types of projections presents of in trabeculae carne, like this. Projections like this, which popping out from this chamber, means emerging out, like we know this is trabeculae carne. It forms some portion like this. Sometimes thick projections. This projection called ridge, thick projection. Some projections form like this. This is called bridge, and some are called like this. Here one end is free and one end is fixed. This is called papillae muscles. Papillae muscles. All are muscles of trabeculae carne, just projections or some types. So this is ridges, some portion ridges, some are bridges, and some papillae like this. Here we know. Wait. Here we know this is AV. This is AV wall, atrioventricular wall or tricuspid wall. We know it is present atrium, right atrium and right ventricle. So this wall is formed by this. We know their cusp, like this. It form. Let's say this is opening. It form three cusp. Cusp are like cup-like structures. Cusp are like cup-like. These cup-like structures are extensions of endocardium of heart. We know heart has three layers. The inner is endocardium, middle is myocardium, and outer is epicardium. Three cusps form. 3 cusps. These are extensions of endocardium. Then here this is papilla muscles. A fibrous bands are like emerge and attached to this cusp. This cusp like this. These fibrous tendon-like structure called tendennae. Then coordinate tendennae. These are fibrous tendon-like structures which attach to the cusps, tricuspid valve के cusp, which help in bulging out into atrium. It prevents it from hold it in position like this. If these bands are broken, the cusps are like this. Cusp go into right atrium above like this. These are the cusps. If it is not hold it from inferiorly, when blood pressure rises in ventricle, they go into right atrium, just above, popping into right atrium. Done. So it prevented. So this is completely rough. Remember, in right ventricle, there is a small thick muscle band also present. This muscle band is called moderator band or septomarginal ligament. These are the two names. This is a thick muscle band which is present only in right atrium, right ventricle, not present in left ventricle. Then, and then we know there is opening formed from this, go towards the base. This whole portion is rough, but the opening of a pulmonary trunk, this is opening of pulmonary trunk from right ventricle. This is opening. Here is opening present. This whole portion near the opening, this is smooth, and the another whole, this is rough. This portion is smooth. Remember, and whole portion is rough in ventricles. The portion near the opening of vessels is rough, smooth, and another whole portion is rough. And this opening is called conus arteriosus. Conus arteriosus is opening of pulmonary trunk. This is pulmonary trunk which divided into two arteries, left and right artery. Then these are the main features of right ventricle. And we know some vena cordis minima also present here. Then these are not a big deal. Note this. Done. So in previously, I will just few minutes before we draw AV valve in in left atrium. So this is not correct. We know we form opening. This left atrium we mistakenly form in left atrium, no AV valve present, only fossa lineata present. We mistakenly form AV valve in left atrium. Sorry. So now let's start. The next chamber is left ventricle. So left ventricle is almost same. Just some important changes are from left atrium. Left ventricle. First, the aorta emerges. So aorta opening, and the important landmark is left ventricle. This is whole completely same. Just important landmarks. Some important. It has more thick walls Then right atrium, right ventricle, more thick walls, more papillary muscles, more ridges, bridges, columnar carne, trabecular carne. But important one is it has only two cusps for atrioventricular vein. Atrioventricular vein. So only two tendon present. Two coordinate tendon present on papillary muscles. These papillary muscles. These tendons are anterior coordinate tendon, anterior coordinate tendon, and this is posterior, anterior and posterior coordinate tendon, and these cusps are called anterior and posterior cusp tendon. And in just comparison, right ventricle has three cusps. Anterior, we know anterior tricuspid vein होता है. In right ventricle, anterior, posterior, and septal cusp and their coordinate tendon, respective coordinate tendon. So this is important difference between. Second difference is no moderator band present. Moderator band present. Done. No moderator band present. And opening from this go to the base. Here, same story. This whole completely is rough, and near the opening area is smooth. The opening of aorta is called aortic vestibulum. Aortic vestibulum. Then anterior, posterior, two cusps. This is called bicuspid vein. Thick walls, coordinate tendon, ridges, bridges, whole same. Just some differences. Cusp, coordinate tendon, moderator band, and aortic opening. Then, and we know aortic opening. There is a tricuspid wall also present here. Tricuspid wall. We form later. Done. Note this. The next topic is our coronary circulation. This is only for heart, which supply the heart muscles. We know heart supply all major organs in our body, but this is only circulation which supply the heart muscles only. So we know. Let's say this is our heart. This divided into two parts: the arterial circulation, and venous circulation. Divided into two parts. So first we cover arterial. This is arterial circulation. Then this is our heart. We know some vessels are around. So first, this is our right atrium. This is right ventricle. and this is majorly left ventricle, and this portion is left auricle. Remember, left auricle, because atrium present posteriorly. So first, let's come to the arch of aorta. We know arch of aorta like this. Go and form arch, right? So this is the opening of arch of aorta. Opening of arch of aorta is called aortic vestibule. Let's come to the arch of aorta. This is opening like this. It has a vein called semilunar vein. It is tricuspid vein, means it has three cusps. Cusp structures like this. Let's say this whole opening, it has three cusps like this. Cusp, what is cusp? Cusp is a cup-like structure which is present inside as present. This is vessel, whole vessel, and this is ventricular chamber, ventricle side. This is ventricle side, and this is vessel side, arterial side. So these are the cusp. Cusp, whole form, cusp. The structure of cusp is like this. Let's say this is wall. If we open the, let's say this artery, if we open the artery, let's say cut and open. So it is like thin sheet. This is opening, open the artery, aorta, arch of aorta, we open it. So we have three cusps like this. Done. It has in between the cusp a small projection on in cusp is called nodule, and its border is called lunula. This is cusp. Bag-like structure. These are bag-like structure which contain blood. We know when ventricles contract, the blood go into aorta, and after some blood pressure decreases. When blood pressure decreases, it go backward, but due to semilunar vein, it does not go into left ventricle. And here, this is semilunar vein cusp. When blood go backward, it fills in this cusp, and from this cusp we have some vessels. These cusps are three cusps. This is some two are anterior and one is posterior. Anterior, two are anterior. Anterior means left and right, and third is posterior cusp. So we have three cusps: posterior cusp, anterior cusp, right cusp, anterior में left, right, and posterior cusp. These are three cusps. If we open the artery and see from this, these are the thin bag-like structure, like kangaroo bag. We know this kangaroo bag-like structures. And when blood pressure drop, it go backward and fill this cusp. And from here, some vessels emerges. One vessel from this, and one vessel from this. These are the vessels which supply the heart. Arteries. These are the totally arteries. These are arteries. Remember. It arises from cusps. Two cusps, right and left cusp. Left cusp से this right. From right, this is right coronary artery which supply the right side of the heart. Coronary artery. And this is left. This is called left coronary artery. Coronary artery. We know the three cusps. If you take a transection of aorta, these are the three cusps which fill when blood go backflow. But it does not go in left ventricle due to semilunar vein. And these cusps are filled and supply. And from this cusp, there are two vessels emerging. These are left coronary artery, right coronary artery from anterior cusp, and then blood go into these arteries. Let's say this artery. From here, two arteries emerges. The one artery go in coronary sulcus anteriorly, and the one artery go in this side. Done. Now it go posteriorly, continue in coronary sulcus, and then here it divide near the posterior interventricular sulcus between two ventricles, the one and this posterior. Then this branch is called posterior interventricular branch, posterior interventricular artery. Then it go near the apex, not to the apex. This is right coronary artery, this is left coronary artery. Both are emerging from anterior right and left cusp, anterior cusp. It again go this, it continue and divide, it divided into two arteries. The one is circumflex artery, then which go here, and the other is which go posteriorly, the circumflex artery go posteriorly and join and form complete circle. This is circumflex artery, and the another artery which go anteriorly interventricular sulcus, like this. These two are the branches of left coronary artery. And form anastomos with this posterior interventricular artery. This is left ventricle. Done. So this is the whole circulation of artery. Here small some arteries also emerges. This is right coronary artery, RCA. This is left coronary artery, LCA. Branch is circumflex artery, or this is called left arterial descending artery branch, left branch, LAD. In short form it is called LAD, left main stem branch, and also called left main stem branch, LAD or left main stem branch, left arterial descending branch. Then these are the two arteries. Here the small arteries also emerges. We know here is coronary sulcus, pulmonary trunk. We know this pulmonary trunk, just drop. So these are the right and left coronary arteries. These arteries form anastomos, a ring-like artery. Ring arteries form around pulmonary trunk like this. One artery from here and one artery from here. They form a ring-like structure. One from right side artery and one from left side artery. This branch of this left coronary artery and right coronary artery. This and this. These are the branches of left coronary artery and right coronary artery. Done. And this is aorta. These are the emerging part. Done. This and this. These are the branches. The right branch is called right conus branch, and this is called left conus branch. All these two are branches of right and left coronary artery and form ring-like structure in around pulmonary trunk. Left conus artery, and these right and left coronary artery here, right and left conus arteries. Like this. Let's say this is pulmonary trunk. So here right side right artery and is left side right conus artery. This is left conus artery. They form a ring which is called annulus of Wissens. This ring is called annulus of Wissens. Annulus of Wissens. Just a name of ring. Annulus of Wissens. This is diagram. This is pulmonary trunk. Pulmonary trunk. Then this is pulmonary trunk. So these are the two branches, and the one branch of this which supply the SA node, right coronary artery. A gift branch which go here supply SA node. This is both separate. This branch is called nodal branch. Nodal branch which supply which one? SA node. For SA node. Done. SA node supply हो गया. And the another branch of this is from posterior interventricular artery. This posterior descending interventricular artery. It also supply SA node. The one branch give SA node. Done. This is this branch of posterior descending interventricular artery. Which supply AV node. Done. Two nodes supplied, chamber supplied, and some marginal arteries also formed from this. There is a small marginal artery from here. This is marginal artery, and here is another marginal artery from circumflex artery. These are the two marginal arteries. Some diagonal arteries also complete. Note this. First note this. Important things note कर लीजिए, फिर इसको क्लीन करते हैं. Done. Wait. Done. इसको हटा देते हैं. Just arterial veins. इसकी भी जरूरत नहीं है. Now take this section. इसको clean बना लेते हैं. This is our heart. RA छोटा सा लिख दिया मैंने. RA, RV and RA. Then This is auricle, left auricle. Done. Left auricle, auriculae, not artery. Done. This complete. So first we know from arch of aorta, this arch of aorta, this is pulmonary trunk, two arteries emerges. First is RCA, right coronary artery, and the another is left coronary artery. It divided into two. One is go posteriorly, and the another one is go anteriorly. This is called LAD, and one is go posteriorly. They form anastomus. Then the branch of this right coronary artery. The branch of right coronary artery is supplying posterior interventricular sulcus. This is posterior interventricular artery. Then it presents posteriorly. Then they form annulus of Wilson's from this. One artery from this, one artery from this. Annulus of Wilson's form. Then branch of this. Go nodal branch. Nodal branch. One branch from this to AV node. This is AV node for this for SA node. Then from this इसको हटाओ, अब इसको हटा देते हैं, इसकी जरूरत नहीं तो ये इम्पोर्टेंट चीजें ठीक. The one branch is go from this, from right coronary artery. This is marginal branch. One marginal branch. This is from for another marginal branch from circumflex artery. This is circumflex artery. This is marginal artery. Some diagonal arteries also present here. These are diagonal arteries. Diagonal arteries. Then diagonal arteries. So these are the whole main branches of right and left arteries. Then RCA supply right side and LCA supply left side. So first we know whole chart is RCA give branch to one branch posterior RCA is right coronary artery, posterior descending interventricular artery, posterior descending interventricular artery. Then posterior descending interventricular artery, posterior interventricular artery बोल दीजिए, descending interventricular artery. And one is LCA, give two branch, circumflex, and another is LAD. Then the RCA give some branches. Some branches of RCA are nodal. Branch of posterior is to AV node. So, one marginal artery, which is just passes to inferior border, just near to inferior border, marginal arteries, inferior border. Acute marginal artery बोल देते हैं, acute marginal artery because present acute border, acute marginal artery. Then and SA node, AV node. Then from circumflex marginal artery, obtuse marginal artery बोल सकते हैं इसे हम, because present near obtuse marginal artery. And another is from this is LAD, say diagonal artery. Done. And this part, these LC and RCA go in posterior sulcus, coronary sulcus, and go in backside. They form anastomas. From anastomas, just before anastomas, RCA give branch a posterior interventricular artery which go near the apex, and from anteriorly left coronary artery gives branch called LAD, left arterial descending branch anteriorly, then go and near the apex they form anastomas. In left side, a circumflex artery form anastoma in posteriorly. Circumflex artery को marginal artery, diagonal artery arise from LAD, and in this side are nodal branches, AV node branches, some and marginal arteries. So this is arterial circulation. Note this. Diagrammatically, we know this is LCA. In coronary sulcus go posteriorly, and in posteriorly coronary sulcus it form anastomas. In coronary sulcus also, in coronary sulcus it form anastomas. Just before anastomas, supply a posterior descending branch, which is in posterior descending branch presenting posterior interventricular sulcus. Then, and this is left coronary artery, this is right coronary artery. This left coronary artery, it divided into two, just 1 centimeter after. One is left arterial descending branch, which going anteriorly interventricular sulcus, then form anastomas with posterior interventricular artery. And the another artery, circumflex artery, which go posteriorly cut and form anastomas. Done. And these another are all branches. One branch of this right coronary artery go to nodal, marginal artery go inferior margin, acute margin near the acute margin, and another circumflex arterial marginal branch is obtuse marginal artery, which is near obtuse margin or right left border. Some are diagonal branches, which is of left coronary artery, left arterial descending branch LAD, and AV branches arise from first branch of posterior descending artery supply the AV node. Posterior interventricular artery, first branch of this supply this. Then so next we have to cover the cardiac dominus. So there are three types of cardiac dominance. We know from aorta, the right coronary artery and left coronary artery. Like this go posteriorly, this coronary sulcus. Posteriorly, it gives branch which is called posterior descending interventricular artery, and then it also gives branch anteriorly, LAD. These also form anastomas posteriorly near the apex, and this is called circumflex artery, which go posteriorly and form anastomas with this. Then this is the whole arterial circulation. RCA, LCA, LAD, posterior descending interventricular artery. Then LAD, and this is LCA, this is circumflex. Then so we know RCA gives branch which is posterior descending arterial branch, posterior arterial descending branch. So posterior descending arterial branch not only arises from right coronary artery, sometimes it arises from left coronary artery, which is circumflex branch, and sometimes from both. So there are three types of cardiac dominance: right cardiac dominance, right dominance, in which posterior descending arterial branch arises from right coronary artery. Posterior arterial descending branch arise from right coronary artery, RCA. Left cardiac dominance means it arises from circumflex artery branch of left coronary artery. Posterior arterial descending branch arise from LCA circumflex artery. And another is codominance, in which both arteries participating equally. Let's say like this. Both arteries participate in this RCAB or circumflex B. This is called codominance. Both RCA and LCA. LCA की कौन सी ब्रांच? circumflex form posterior arterial descending branch. The most preferred is this, right, 90% almost. This is left cardiac dominance, right cardiac dominance. 8 to 9% is this, and 1% this, 1 to 2%. Most preferred and mostly present. Dominant populations present this 90%. This is most preferred and safe. In these cases, this is not completely safe. These are risk of heart attack. They are risk of heart attack. Then mostly left cardiac dominance. So right cardiac dominance is best. It is best and mostly present. Best and common also. Mostly common. Most common. Then note this. This arterial circulation. We know from this in nodal branch, SA node के लिए here normal nothing. A branch AB node, diagonal are multiples, not only single. Marginal, and from this is another marginal, acute marginal, obtuse marginal. Then, so this is whole arterial coronary circulation. Note कर लीजिए. ये लगे. Then so next time we covered the venous circulation and another heart portion. Thank you.